Okay, we're here with Jorge Moralez, and I want to know what you do for Union Pacific.
Hi, so I'm a conductor for Union Pacific Railroad. I've got 16 years service. This is actually my territory right here next to Pleasant Hill. This is the Sedalia subdivision. I go from Kansas City to Jeff City every other day, and on my way home from Jeff City, I stop right through Pleasant Hill on the way home to Kansas City.
Okay, so what made you decide you wanted to redo this caboose in particular?
So this actually wasn't the first caboose I chose. I chose several others. What it came down to was I needed community participation, I needed community involvement, and no place better than Pleasant Hill. Not only do they offer open hands, but open arms and lots of support and help from not only the community, but the community leaders here.
So who all has made this possible, like donations, volunteers?
The list grows every day. We've had lots of donors, we've had tons of support. I've had current railroaders, retired railroaders, I've had community leaders. I've got HSC Industrial Coatings who's provided the paint for us, Waters Hardware who's provided paint supplies, Gates Barbecue helped us out with lunch today, Press Monkey helped us out with lunch on Monday, they provided coffee every morning. The list goes on and on and on. I can't say enough about not only this community, but the people involved in it. It's a place that I really want to be. Also, we couldn't do this not only without the city's help, but also the help of community betterment. They provided a big portion of the funds and the proceeds of the donations that we've used to not only get this caboose started, but to make sure it gets finished.
And speaking of finishing, when do you think this will be done?
So we are hoping, this is day 3 as you can see in the project. We've got our first coat of paint on, we've got our primered day 2, we did sanding day 1. Tomorrow we're going to put the second coat of paint on. Friday we're hoping to button up all the details, all the hand railing, anything that's white, any of the trim work should be done on Friday. On Saturday we're going to have scouts, local Troop 300 is going to come in on property, and they're going to paint a tree to not only show support for the volunteers who helped for the project, but also in memory of Gene Land who passed away in the process of this project. The scouts are also going to change out a few flags here at the VFW Memorial, and yeah, continue to make this community look as great as it should.
Thank you. And on the logo, you told me that it is a Missouri Pacific logo. Can you explain that?
That's correct. So originally this was Missouri Pacific Caboose, and I'm sure if you remember, there's a Missouri Pacific logo on the side. They actually call it the buzzsaw. So even though it does not appear to be on at this current time, a week after this paint is dry on Friday, we will have the decals in place and we're going to put them right back up. They will actually look better than it came out of the factory. It's going to look awesome.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you, Pleasant Hill.